been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. The jab doesn't quite connect. Those counter punches have to hurt. To this beautiful theater, Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Catch and shoot. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. And he scores with the counter. You don't want to trade shots. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Nice counter shot. Perfect counter lands. That right hook catching air. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Trouble here. He may have been sick. Oh, he's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder. Nice counter shot. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Right hook here and score. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Left uppercut. Puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You gotta believe he can't win it.
Switching off.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Big whiff with the right hook. Shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Beautiful counter punch. counterpunch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The counterpunching. Well done with that counter shot. Straight right, just misses. They exchange punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These two fighters are made for one another. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. Know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I tell you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. Jab, it doesn't score. Crawford in trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. Back into the fray here in round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's gonna come out and put the pressure on. He's gonna throw the kitchen sink at you. You gotta be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's gonna try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
We've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
from two world-class elite middleweights. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. See how the corner handles their fighter here. There's the bell for round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Defense is not an option for these two. Counter punch caught him clean. Sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one out. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
You believe what we are seeing. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is off the charts. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about...
We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
This with that jab. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice counter punch. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
And he just missed with that left jab. Counter punching. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
Don't waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it because it's...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Crawford in that. And we enter the 8th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they gonna come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly.
Oh my goodness! I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.